The 90s, a decade that witnessed the dawn of an era of automotive history, has a special place in the hearts of many enthusiasts. It's an era celebrated for its iconic JDM cars, and among them, the Nissan Skyline R34 GT-R stands out as a symbol of the era's motoring glory. Let's delve into the rich history, different variants, engine specs, tuning capabilities, and the market values of this automotive legend. The R34 GT-R didn't come into existence overnight. Nissan's journey towards the R34 began in 1957 with the introduction of the first ever Skyline, a humble car with a mere 1.5-litre engine generating only 60 horsepower, far from the sports car that it would later become. It took more than 40 years of evolution, design innovation and engineering mastery for Nissan to reach the pinnacle represented by the R34 GT-R. The Skyline's journey to greatness saw the birth of the Hakusuka GT-R, a car with a 2-litre inline-6 engine boasting 160 horsepower, known for its rear-wheel drive, limited slip differential and iconic design. Following this, the Kinmeri GT-R arrived in 1972, which was even rarer, with fewer than 200 units ever being produced. Several Skyline generations followed, but none bore the GT-R badge. That all changed with the introduction of the R32, a giant leap forward with its advanced all-wheel drive system and legendary RB26 DETT engine. This twin-turbocharged 2.6-litre inline-6 power plant produced up to 276 horsepower and gained fame by dominating motorsports and earning the nickname Godzilla. After the R32 came the R33, but to many the R33 was a downgrade from the 32, as it was heavier but still produced about the same power. But Nissan would produce a true upgrade with the R34. And with the R34, there is a lot to talk about, so let's start with all the variants you got. You see, the R34 offers a multitude of options to cater to different tastes. Variants include 2-door and 4-door models, rear-wheel drive and all-wheel drive versions, various engine configurations, and 3 gearbox options. Nissan split these options into 9 models, from the entry-level GT to the mighty GT-R. Now, the RB20DE inline-6 engine in the base model delivers 153 horsepower and 137 pound-feet of torque. Then you got the RB25DE variant, which increased the power to 200 horsepower and 190 foot-pounds of torque. But the real excitement begins with the turbocharged engines, starting it off with the GT's RB25DET Neo, just on the edge of the gentleman's agreement's horsepower limit, pushes 276 horsepower and up to 268 foot-pounds of torque. But the star of the lineup is the RB26 DETT, equipped with 1 extra turbocharger and 100 cc's of extra capacity. While it adheres to the horsepower limit on paper, legends suggest that the engine may have even been more potent. In stock form, the R34 GT-R is undeniably quick, but may not feel out of this world fast compared to modern sports cars. It can reach 60 in under 5 seconds and can go up to a top speed of 165 miles per hour. However, the true magic of the R34 GT-R lies in its tuning potential. With a massive tuning scene, these cars can be taken to levels of power and performance that rival contemporary sports cars and supercars. An R34 GT-R tuned to around 600 horsepower can be streetable and reliable, providing a thrilling driving experience. Many examples out there exist, and these engines will make that power happily on stock internals. But when upgrading your R34, quality parts and skilled labor are essential to prevent issues that may arise from extensive modifications. Now, before I go on, I just want to say in Australia, there's quite a few of these RB26 motors making over 1,000 horsepower, but at that point, it's like very little of the motor is still stock. But I mean, these motors are really strong and they don't struggle making around 700 horsepower. But from the same era, you also got the Supra, which can make even more power. But where the Supra is known for being a straight line beast, this car is known for its amazing handling, With its Atessa all-wheel drive system, these cars were supercar slayers both in the corners and in a straight line. And when taking it from a standstill, these things would demolish Supras because they could actually put all of their power down. These things were monsters, but they didn't just give it tons of power. It also featured state-of-the-art technology like HiCAS, which was Nissan's rear-wheel steering technology. It also featured a 5.8-inch screen back in the 90s. This screen would not help you find your way home. No, this screen was used to give you important engine telemetry like boost, pressure or oil pressure. Now, after all of this information, you might want one. I do. So how much money do we need to save up to buy one? Well, the market values for R34 GT-Rs have been climbing steadily, especially for iconic models. A R34 GT-R M-Spec NER, produced in limited numbers, recently commanded a price tag of $455,000. Its exclusivity is attributed to being one of the last R34 variants produced by Nissan, with fewer than 300 units available. Now, a big reason for the popularity of the GT-R is its presence in pop culture, particularly through movies, anime, and video games. Its appearance in the Fast and Furious series, driven by Paul Walker, has cemented its place in the hearts of fans. Die-cast models of the R34 GT-R from the movie can fetch over $1,000 per item, which is an attest to its iconic status. Then, in the world of anime, Initial D features an exciting battle where the Millennium Jade GT-R, driven by a character known as Godfood, races against an opponent, showcasing the car's prowess. The Wang Gang Midnight series showcased the R34 in thrilling high-speed races. Then, numerous racing games feature the R34 GT-R, allowing players to experience its capabilities firsthand. And thanks to these movies, as well as many videos on YouTube of GT-Rs making stupid power figures, the market is driven up. And it's not stopping. The market anticipates that transactions for over $1 million will become more commonplace for special variants of the GT-R. By the way, the most expensive R34 ever sold is a Z-Tune, which was specially tuned by Nismo, and Nismo only made 19 Z-Tune R34s, and one of these 19 goes for around $2 million a pop. So let's end off this video. The Nissan Skyline GT-R R34 is more than just a car. It's a symbol of an era, an icon in the JDM world, and a testament to the Japanese automotive industry's mastery. As the market value rises and new generations discover its legend, the R34 GT-R's place in automotive history is forever secure. Just a PS, my dream car is a Midnight Purple 3 R34. I grew up on Need for Speed and Fast and Furious, and this car really made an impact on me. So if I ever have too much money, that's the car I'm going to have in my garage. And I also want an R32. I love the original Skyline GT-R. But let me know down below what you guys thought of the video and what you guys think of the Skyline GT-R R34. Is it as cool as it's made out to be? Because the prices are getting a bit ludicrous. You are paying quite a lot for the performance and the car you are getting. Most of the reason why the car is so expensive is because so many people hype it up. You can't help it. Like, I love this car. And I can't help the fact that I love the car. I've seen it in so many movies. I played with it on video games. I built it up, and like every Need for Speed I've ever played, I had an R34 GT-R that I modified. Like, this car, you can't help the fact that you love it. And the fact that so many people feel this way is why the price is so high. But let me know down below what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. And if you guys did like it, you'll most probably like most of my other stuff. So just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?